Hello, welcome to this. I know I said I was going to come back for the holidays, but I had one film left, so I decided to just use this, get it over with, and then that'll be the end of it. But it's still there. Of course, you all, I have a new segment. It's called the monologue segment, and it deals with the cult. So it's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make you cry. I hope it makes you laugh your head off. So you know what? Like I said yesterday, my internet connection went off. It completely, completely was wrecked in a snowstorm when it was blowing. So now I have no internet connection. So no cooking segment, no art segment for now until I get my internet connection back on. Isn't that a so? And you all know the Winter Wonderland, both in Los Angeles and Clearwater, is going on. And guess what? I saw the one in Los Angeles. I might have talked about it yesterday, of course, but the one in Los Angeles, I checked that, looked pretty empty, like the ones in David Miscavige's head and Tom Cruise's head, since he brainwashed Tom and the rest of the members. Does Tom want to believe him? Who knows what he's thinking or is thinking at all? Since he's letting him brainwash him and make it look like it's a spiritual thing. Well, so so yeah, Tom brainwashing. No, not such a spiritual. Off the idea that it's spiritual when it's not. All right. So as you can tell, empty, and definitely in Los Angeles, because we saw it completely empty when Elron Liar was there. No action. No action. And the sign that says, "Oh, welcome." No, not really. So Scientology got to take the sign now because not all are welcome. The protesters are not well. It looks like not only you lost your money, you guys, you lost your money. It was empty. No line excuse. Well, see, here's the idea. Why not let your Scientology kids and let them go? Of course, you don't want to. And let them go. Of course, you don't want to because Let them go. Let them be kids. So, as you can tell, both orcs and both went to Wonderlands in Los Angeles and Clearwater, completely empty. So you better forget David's idea of how many Scientologists there are in the world, and it's definitely not 10 million. Because guess what? In the state I'm in Ohio, honey, there's only 13 the last I checked. 11 are in one town, and 2 are in another. One is almost completely empty, other than the 2, and the other one has people. Okay, credit on that one. But it's almost empty in the one that I just described. So, what do you make of it, Scientology? So, and I can't forget about that float that William Goo is booing about. Of course, the parade in Los Angeles, California was happening, and of course, Scientology had a balloon float. Yeah, William Good was booed. I was going to show you, but I thought, you know what, Natalie already showed it. And I'm thinking, well, you know what, it might be dull by now to see it happen, since it's already talked out so many times. And yeah, I was going to show you a clip, but it's been showing time and time and again. And if I showed you, it's going to be pretty dull by now. And of course, I would think me talking about it might be dull, but you know what? I just can't get over the fact it's a tradition in Los Angeles for years, and now it has a new tradition of William Good being right there, center tension of that big Scientology balloon. Yeah. Booing. That's right. It was just so funny. Of course, like I mentioned, has to be tiring by now. Actually, yeah, maybe, but I can't get over it. It's just so fun. That's in Los Angeles. That he's the king of all comedians every single year in Los Angeles. In Clearwater, it's flat out gonna be Farrah Cheryl. She is the most funniest. If you ever seen her clips, it is hilarious. Of course, I didn't think of showing it, but and I figured, you know what? It was months ago. It bypassed the end. But right now, I'm not going to show any clips. And it is, yeah, right now, no. But guess what? We're right in the middle of the holidays. And I know you all are Christmas shopping by now and getting all the Christmas stuffings for those stockings and presents under the trees. That you're shopping, and of course, it's your little one sitting on Santa's lap. And well, I don't know where because some of the malls are dying out in America. Yeah, it's it's a thing. Some of the malls are just sitting empty now because just are. But there are some malls that are working still. So now, oh, oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Yeah, yeah, and everybody this week is countdown. This is the week for Christmas. This week is Christmas. So get your stocking stuffed and all your presents under your trees. And then, and if you don't, make sure Santa makes a visit to your house. But yeah, I get the feeling that you might get a Christmas miracle. I know I am. So, let's see, what else is there to talk about? And then after the Christmas, we got the New Year's festivities. Yeah, I wonder how Scientology is going to work that. And we all know that they are going to have it at the Shrines Auditorium as usual in California, Los Angeles, California. So, yeah, it is something, isn't it? They do it in December and then air it on the 1st. And of course, you all know that David Miscavige is saying a speech for all the Scientologists. But you know what? The, and, oh, jeez. And, okay, I'm back. And I'll know if they don't clap or applause, they get sent to the rehabilitation center. Yeah, looks like Mr. David Miscavige hates rejection, especially like a little thing as an applause. Hey, David, is it because they're applauding because they're afraid that they're going to be sent to the rehabilitation center? Well, guess what? I think it is. So I think David Miscavige is just better off not saying a speech at all, but he's going to anyway. Now, me and you can say whatever we want when I get it thrown into the stockade, but yeah. And the saddest news of them all that I heard from Aaron, Nora Ames, has gotten sick, and it's not good. It's, yeah, deadly. So give your best to Nora. She's gonna need it, and give all your blessings and hope that her kids will be all right. And of course, she's a mom of four. Two of them are, I think, two of them are from her wife. Previous marriage, I don't know, but she has two, and her marriage were ex-husband, and of course, her ex-husband might be married by now. So yeah, it's a sad thing. My best to you. Yeah. So my blessings are with you, Laura. I just wish there was something that medical science has to help you survive. But yeah, sorry about that. But my best wishes are with you, your wife, and your kids. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas with your mom. And of course, Aaron has to stay a certain amount of feet away from the protesters. So he was protesting, but there was one guy he couldn't stay away from. So he was. He was peaceful though. The Scientology security guard told this, yeah, the Scientologist security guard told the Scientologist not to talk to any of the protesters, and Aaron ran over, told him, yeah, no. So he says, I am only supposed to stay away from the two that that the judge mentioned, but not you. It's hilarious. He's one of the other funny ones. So yeah, him, William Good, and and Farrell Cheryl are the funniest. So it was a hoot, and this was all at the when it was a peaceful protest at Clearwater and in Los Angeles, especially in Los Angeles, since no one's at their Winter Wonderland. And let me tell you, yeah, it's definitely peaceful because it's empty. So, okay, so it is, yeah, unreal. Yeah, it's peaceful because there's no one there. It's another hoot. So, okay, what else is going on here? Okay, we're 20 minutes in. I had a little. Hmm, yeah, I had some glitches on my channel. It's working out better today than it was yesterday. We're 20 minutes in, and I thought it was fine. So, hopefully, I am. Yeah. So, what else is there to talk about? Yes. And did I do any Christmas shopping this year? Well, I got a little something, my niece, and maybe I'll get something for my two nephews. Of course, I don't have any kids of my own, and that was something I always regretted. But who knows what's in the future? Yeah. And so I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna do some wild bacon, and I I don't like the idea of bacon without you guys. But you know what? When you have no internet connections at your house, you don't have any. So maybe I'll do it next year. But I definitely did it Thanksgiving. I hope you like the pecan pie that I made and got you guys to make, the ones who aren't Scientology anymore and the ones who are out of Scientology that just got out of Scientology. And those of you who are never in, fine. I don't want you to be left out either. So I got you. I hope I got you to bake. And oh my God, I tried it later on and it was addictive. So I hope it was addictive to you. And guess what? I did cook it in advance. And it's something new. So I'm like, you know what? I must have something to do. So I did. I made a Middle Eastern dumpling called mante. It's an Armenian Turkish recipe, and when I get my internet connections back, I will definitely make it for you. And I'm definitely gonna make peppermint sticks. That's what time it is. It's almost 5 o'clock. So, so I'm definitely hoping that that mm, that I get my internet connections back this week. So maybe I can bake for you, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm sorry, everybody. That's just the way it is. I was going to make green grasses, green grasses favorite, which was baklava, and and of course I don't have the internet connections at home, and I don't have a kitchen. I'm lacking a kitchen, but so here I just decided to have the show here in this coffee house in Ohio, which I really fail. Yeah, that's right. Fail to actually have the cooking segment because, of course, you know there's no stove behind me in front of me. So sorry, guys. That's just the way it goes. So guess what? 6 more minutes. Didn't have much problems, but who knows? Maybe yeah, this thing is on its last leg, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about it. So will I get? Will I get? Um, well, can't say it because I don't know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Could be my family members, and they say, "Oh, you love where we go for." Well, then he never should have put the child that child thing um, parental control on it, and maybe I would. Yeah, me, a 55-year-old woman, need a parental control on her computer. Isn't that something, everybody? So I got 5 minutes. Adios for now. Oh no. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes left. So I'm saying, yeah, it's this had hot cocoa right here. And I I'm just chilling here in this coffee house that I failed to mention the name and failed to reveal the location of it. And you'll never believe this, guys. It's 28 the coffee house, which wearing shorts. I would think he'd be chilly with that on. But isn't that funny? Yeah, it's yeah, who would be a daredevil enough to actually wear shorts in winter? Yeah, so I'm not thinking, definitely not me. So, oh, hello. And my mod just popped in. One of my mods, how you doing? And whose mod would I see now? Yeah, it's amazing that you're here. I'm hoping you have a great Christmas. So let's see. I'm saying, yeah, yeah. I actually, after the holidays, I'll be planning something after the holidays. And it's really interesting. So hang in there. It's the best idea I can come up with. And of course, I am in the planning stages of working it. I have an activity for all the police officers that's all over the all over the world and here in the United States. But I also have to be careful what I say. So, of course, and yeah, I'm listening to Pharrell. I think that's his name. Yeah. Okay. And of course, I'll stay for 5 minutes for my mod. Thank you for tuning in, mod. I am so happy you just joined me. So get your friends out there. I did pretty well with handing out my magnet cards. That's right. Let me show you my magnet card. And the next time I have a crafts corner, I will make it there. So let me get it. Okay. I have a magnet card. I took a business card, stuck it on the magnet, and when I hand it out, The person I give this to will stick it on the refrigerator, and I will remind them that I have a YouTube show. Let's see here. Yeah, and it says subscribe. They don't toss it. So that's the way I chose to actually not only promote somewhere on the internet viral, but I also decided to have it on the business card. I know you don't see you don't see it. Well, I don't see it anyways, but apparently other people do. It says Anna Lotta Corner. Of course, 55-year-old woman. Yeah, that's right. I'm not so shy in sharing my my age. I'm not embarrassed. It's not considered young, but and my oh darn it, and as you all know, okay, and as you know, this car. Hopefully, I passed up plenty of them yesterday. So I passed it out to two girls that were here yesterday. And I'm wondering, did they actually tune in to my show? Well, I don't know. Maybe they were tired going home, so no, that I would understand. Because if I was tired, I wouldn't want to go on the internet unless I had to. But guess what? Usually, I don't. I mean, if I have a show with you guys, I'm definitely gonna have it. So, I so far, yes, passing these out. I am just. It was great. I had success yesterday when I passed it out. So, darn it. Excuse me for a moment. Now, I have also a Magnolia Clubhouse business card. For all you who have mental illness in the Ohio area, and it's in somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. So here it is, and there's the number. All right. So you're in the Cleveland area, have mental illness, need a job, they will train you and find you a job. And I also have it a link below. And if you're in the other parts of this country and the world, there's Clubhouse International, which is part of Magnolia Clubhouse. It's an international company. It's an international nonprofit. It's not like Scientology where they claim to be a nonprofit agency, but nah, it goes directly into Mr. Miscavige's pocket. That's right. So, so guess what, Maud? I'm gonna cut out in 5 minutes, but guess what? I'm staying on for you because guess what? You showed up. So I'm good with that. So yeah, that was the idea I came up with. business card, stick it to the magnet so it can go on top of the refrigerator. So, okay, 3 more minutes, and then I cut out on for you, Maud. So it is just so interesting when you get these mods. So don't forget to tell your friends about Animal Audit Corner. Now, I would like to actually do another animal story for you since I was intentionally actually showing about animals and their abusive practice. I mean, Scientology and the abusive practice towards animals. But then one thing led to another, and they thought there is no such thing as mental illness, and psychiatrists are evil. No, they're not, because you know why? They help people. Not college. They think they're helping everybody, which is okay, but little did they know they're not helping anyone. They're helping David get all that money into his pocket. They're really helping. But yeah, John Travolta, I'm sorry, you're a good guy. My theater professor told me about you and how nice guy you are. But I'm sorry, but Scientology's not doing anything for you, honey. All they're doing is taking your money. You're never going to see a dime of it again. So I'm going to try my hardest to help about it. So, 1 minute for you, Maud. And I think, let me think here. All right. Okay. Let me see. What else do I have for a big, huge conversation here? Now, of course, hmm, let me think. I got a minute left. So I'm going to say I am going to come back Tuesday morning. And I'm definitely coming back Tuesday morning. So you're not going to see me tomorrow. So, and it's going to be Tuesday. I'll be at the, I'll be in a library in Ohio. Won't give away the location. So here we go. I'm going to be signing off. See you Tuesday morning, either morning or late. I mean, maybe early afternoon, somewhere around there. So, of course, you're watching Animal Out of Corner with me, Nisa. Not going to get my last name or my location. So, remember, always be a never in, meaning never ever be in Scientology. That's what it means. Always be a never in. That's going to be my keyword from now on. See you Tuesday.